Sorry, I just needed to know about
No.
the Florida
Nikki,
situation.
that's a valid curiosity.
Okay, thank you, because you hear about it a lot, but you don't know the validity of the rumors that you hear.
Yeah.
You know, I just wanted to verify.
Yeah.
Let's all get off this island completely unharmed.
Let's all get off this island completely unharmed.
Let's all just get off in general. How about that?
Ooh.
I'm uncomfortable. No.
Good. No.
Scoreboard. When we last convened, you guys made the trip down to the exclusion zone, the island from which all life in Pekrova spawned. A former location of an Illithid empire, now a place with fraying magical power. Meeting the High Mage Rulam So, you all traveled further inland, accompanying her on a bit of a hiking excursion where she seemed to want to understand you all better through a variety of means. You experienced these brief glimpses of the unraveling magic around you, and even were accosted by the fallen remains of a dragon that had once helped the Liang in their rebellion, but had fallen prey to becoming a big squishy illithid dragon. You were able to lay it down low despite its attempts at fleeing, and through the sheer fortune of this unraveling magic, Rulam So was able to acquire a temporary wish spell that she was able to use to revive the great worm Garoshen, a hero to Shu-ryan. She offered you her thanks, and then offered if you wanted to go further inland with her, but you have all decided to head back to the city of Shu-ryan itself, with more lingering rounds of diplomacy in the wings. She has parted ways, and Garoshen themselves have flown back towards, at the very least, Miyukal to make their presence known to the other high mages of this foreign land. But you did all camp out together for one last night, and come the morning, you guys have begun to kind of make your way. So, as the day picks up, you guys are traversing the back down to the ship, a process that will take about 6 hours. You'll be back by a little afternoon. But for the first hour of this trek, I need somebody to roll me a d10 and a d100.
Did we have a long rest then?
Yes, you have had a long rest.
Okay.
Yes.
Who wants to throw some dice?
I can throw the D10.
Okay.
Do both. What are we rolling?
Yeah. Yeah, might as well do both.
Okay. Do you mind, Nora? Is that okay?
You do yours.
Okay.
I don't know what doing, so I'm...
We're just making travel rolls.
No, I mean, I know that. I just didn't know what I was rolling.
And then you want to roll the D100? You got this, girl.
Sure, I'll do it.
59.
Nos.
Okay, each of you roll a d100.
Oh boy.
Or
All of us?
d20, not a d100.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Every single one of us.
Yes.
All
that's what each of us means.
I don't fucking know. Hey, chill
Oh,
out.
sorry. You said D20? I thought
Yeah,
you said
d20,
D100.
sorry.
Correct.
Jesus, a 98.
You hate
Now
to
it's
see it.
now it's a 7.
Okay. There is a rolling trail of magical energy that quickly kind of runs through the grass and swirls through and around each of you, almost like a wandering kind of whimsical serpent as it trails. but it especially stops to spiral around Cirrus. For the next 24 hours, you have resistance to force damage, but your speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh no!
Oh. Cool, cool,
So
cool, cool,
slow.
cool, cool, cool.
So you feel a kind of like. You feel heavier, like gravity is pushing down a little more, but you also feel a kind of faint resilience to your form.
Oh jeez.
You could just cast your horse.
Yeah.
You
Like,
could in
cast
fact
horse.
summon the horse.
Sirius like immediately tears up and stops walking, and is like, "Is anybody else feeling heavy?"
Bestie, do you need to talk about your problems?
No, I mean like, physically.
No, I'm a fairy.
No, not particularly.
No.
What?
Use your words.
Oh.
Come on, what's happening?
Am I heavier?
It's okay if you've put on some weight, darling. It's all right. It means you're healthy.
Um. Sirius looks at Vrak. Could you check? I think something weird happened, or magical, perhaps.
He's asking for uppies.
Does he have to poop?
Sirius wants uppies.
I haven't lifted you before, so I won't know.
No, I feel like you
the
have.
change.
I would also like some uppies.
You have
always-
your
Yeah, you
different-
are literally always getting uppies.
I know.
You're probably
so-
getting them right now.
like Rack grabs Sirius by the scruff of his collar and lifts him up, but I don't think I've lifted you before.
I thought you have.
I don't
Has he
think
been
so.
like unconscious before? Maybe.
No.
Well,
No.
in any event, Sears does not feel any heavier than he looks like he should be.
Okay. Maybe it's just my imagination.
It has been a.
No, strange magical things are happening in this area. I just can't detect anything physically off of you.
You did sleep last night. Yes, it's not physical exhaustion.
No. I don't think so. I feel just heavier. I don't know how to describe it besides that. I'm just
It
trying
is-
so hard not to burp.
Oh, jeez. It is probably an anomaly, yes.
Right. Okay. This is fine.
Until we are off this island, all bets are off, really.
Sirius will then summon his dopey ass fucking star horse.
Absolutely.
And like clamber onto him.
Certainly. Go ahead and roll me another D100.
Oh fuck yeah, let's go!
Yeah. Oh, if you get it again.
That'd be really good. That'd be incredible.
Okay.
It'd be twice as heavy.
Ironically, you recover the spell slot you used to summon your horse, except you do it as a ritual.
Well, it's a ritual.
So you don't even... nothing happens, because
Nice.
you guys have long rested, so you all have all your spell slots.
Right.
Oh wait, no, 32. Never mind, I lied. Everybody roll a
Oh.
d20. Or everybody who has spell slots, roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh!
It's the one that gets rid of one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please not me. I have so few. I have the second least. Yeah.
I have the
okay.
least.
Out of the ones that have it.
Chipper, how many spell levels do you have?
Total spell slots or
No,
like spell
like
level?
you have 5th level spells, or do you have 6th level spells?
I have 7th level spells at this
You
point.
have 7th level spells.
I only have one 7th level spell slot though.
Okay, you lose a 5th
Not
level spell
anymore.
slot.
Okay.
Or a 5th level spell slot is expended.
Okay.
As another little kind of... As Sirius summons up his phantom steed, there is this kind of brief, almost kind of like dark light that kind of emanates around it. And as you kind of like catch it out of the corner of your eye, you feel this sudden surge, kind of like tug at your skin, and you feel a little magic ripped out of you and just siphoned off into the air.
So
The
I
horse
used one
ate
of
your
your
magic.
spell slots.
You used one of Chipper's 5th level spell slots to summon this horse.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
I heard
Girl
that,
looks
Nora.
pouty.
But you guys travel for an hour, and it is pretty uneventful, and I would like somebody else to roll me a d20, or a d10, sorry.
I'll take this one. That's a 2.
Okay, you guys get uneventfully into the next hex. The
Wasn't
trek...
it a D20?
No, d10, I misspoke the first time.
Oh, sorry.
You guys have an uneventful hike down the first couple hours of walking. The rolling lush greens of this island are very, like, kind of inviting almost. It definitely makes sense that there was once some sort of empire here. I mean, the land is just beautiful. But you guys head into the next hex, and I would like somebody to roll me a d10 and somebody to roll me a d100.
I'll get the D100.
I'll grab the D10.
Okay.
70 feels. 70 feels like it might be good.
Was the last space not supposed to have a D100?
Yeah, you only get one unraveling magic per hex.
Okay.
I would like everybody to roll a d20 real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Hey, give
Oh.
it to me. Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Claw and Vrac, go ahead and roll another d20. The roll
no,
off.
no, it was mine. No. Hero point.
You rolled 22? Oh my god.
Yeah, so now you have to roll again.
Mhm.
We're rolling. Ah, you get it. You
Oh.
get the thing.
Okay.
Oh no.
You get the prize.
Not necessarily
You
a good
guys-
prize.
You guys watch Claw begin to crackle and spark as light emanates from him.
Oh, I hate this.
Claw, you
Could've been
shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light in an additional 10 feet.
I hate
Damn,
this.
he's lit.
Are you carrying Chipper in the backpack?
Oh no.
No, she's.
Oh, fuck.
I thought she was walking on her own. I don't know at this point because I wasn't here last sesh. So.
No, it's a new day.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's a new day. Would Chipper be on her own horse or would she be in the backpack, Nikki?
Probably in the backpack.
Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
Okay. Chipper, you feel uncomfortable with the kind of motions. Every time Claw kind of takes a steeper step, even through the backpack, you feel a little bit of a stronger impact, as if every time the backpack comes in contact with Claw's back, it is being pushed backwards by some extra force.
You're getting jostled, girl.
That's okay. I'm just gonna hold on.
Absolutely. But for the rest of you, you see Claw glowing very brightly.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Amir, if you would, roll me a d4.
D4.
Rack drapes his cloak over Claw to help sort of muffle the light.
Okay.
I need to see. He like
Not over
he,
the
like,
fucking front of your head.
Yeah,
Like
but
over
now
the
he looks
shoulders
like
and
a
all
little.
that?
Now he looks like a little lighthouse, probably.
Let's see. As you go to drape your cloak over Claw, there is a brief burst of magic as you touch him. And Vrak, you take 4 points of force damage as you are pushed away.
Oh boy.
How I get advantage against getting pushed away.
Right, it doesn't like throw you away. It's just like a little kind of like almost like a force field around him. Force field parentheses spicy.
You're being like repulsed.
Interesting.
Oh,
Stand
wait,
still.
if that's okay.
Brack picks up a rock and like lobs it at Claw from a
Hey,
few feet away.
oh!
Lob, not fucking pitch.
Underhand throw.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
a toss. Does Claw try to catch it or just let it like hit the armor?
For experiment's sake, he'll flinch, but he's not gonna catch it.
Okay. It hits the armor and just kind of patters off. No seeming reaction.
Never pointing. I was hoping it would shoot off rather wildly.
Claw gets an idea. He's gonna be a little shit right now. He's gonna just charge Rack.
Oh jeez. Oh man.
Oh no.
He's gonna run at Rack and see what happens.
Oh, you got a baby on board.
Yeah. He doesn't know it's affecting Chipper. She hasn't said anything.
Do you two make contact?
I mean,
But
I don't know if it's fully. I don't even think I expect it. So yeah.
Okay. If you make contact, Vrak, you take another 4 points of force damage, and since this is full contact, Chipper, go ahead and make me a DC 10 dexterity save.
Okay. Okay. No.
We're having fun out here.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's not fine. Never mind. I'm full
Well,
of shit.
Yeah, you can't. You don't have enough room.
Chipper, you are also jostled, and as you make contact, you also take 5 points of force damage.
Oh shit! Claw probably hears that in the backpack. Probably.
Fucking sickening crunch.
Oh shit! You know what? You should probably. Claw's gonna like carefully take the backpack off, like trying to avoid touching it at this point since Chipper's in there. You
Rack
okay
just
there?
grabs it.
Chip? Okay, thank you. While I'm glowing, it might be best that I sit in the back, so I don't.
You
Bump
should
into
go in the
anybody?
front.
I mean, I guess so.
Like the
Either way. Well, yeah, okay, there's that.
When you guys talked about Chipper making a noise in the backpack, the first thing I thought of was that scream R2-D2 does.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It is also at this point, Amir, since you have very high passive
There it is!
There it is.
There it is.
Amir, since you have very high passive perception, and Candlewick too, and are kind of just passively observing this all going on.
I'm sitting on his shoulder, ready to be flung. So
You hear maybe about 40 feet, 30 feet away, kind of like, and then another voice, shh, no, I'm trying to watch.
Yeah, Wick's just gonna turn and look directly at the source of that voice.
Okay. You see kind of up at a raised elevation, a little kind of parallel path. There is this creature that looks almost like an emu, except it has very long, kind of drooping wings, and a long, almost curled tail feather that extends out maybe 4 feet, kind of dragging in the dirt alongside. And kind of walking astride it is what looks to be a Leon, kind of sun-kissed skin and dark, kind of brownish scales, with rather than the kind of deer antler-like horns, seems to have these kind of spiraling, drooping horns. He's wearing what looks to be a suit of leathers and has what looks to be a number of different kind of pouches hanging off of a kind of chest rig that he's got.
Yeah, okay. Like, Wick will wave at him.
Your friend is glowing.
Oh,
we
he's
better
like
see that.
he's close enough for us to speak.
Yeah, I mean, maybe 30 feet away.
You heard him.
Yeah. Well, I heard him because of my perception and realized
Right,
we
you
were
can
close
still
enough
hear
that
him.
he would speak to me. Like, that we could carry a conversation, but whatever, yeah, sure. Yes, a number of strange and anomalous things appear to be happening here. Do you
Very strange
live in this
land.
region?
No. Depends
Oh.
who's asking.
We're just passing through. We were given a tour of sorts.
Ah, good, me too. Just passing through, not giving a tour.
Yeah, what was that? What was that, the music
That was
box?
Jared.
Oh.
He's listening in. Shh.
Oh, yeah, sure, okay.
Get the stream, buddy.
Get in the stream, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, get
Give him the views.
Need
Drop
the
some-
views.
Give 'em the
drop some
views,
emotes
boy.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Send bits.
Give us a pod
I don't
champ
have that
next
yet.
time we roll a 20. Oh, wait, that doesn't exist anymore. Whatever.
Well,
You
if
gotta be
can't
a
send Matt
poggers.
bits, if you can't send Matt bits, just mail me $20.
Yeah, like Sandy said, imagine not watching the stream.
Do in-character donation reads.
Stream, Jared.
But yes, you see this this Liang man
He
with
probably
his kind of massive emu.
Yes, well, do watch your back out here. There are many strange and horrible creatures in this forest.
Oh, yes, I am very accustomed to avoiding them. Where are you from? You don't look like anybody I've ever seen before.
Oh, we're from the lands far to the north. We're here on a political matter.
I like that your helmet moves when you talk.
Yes, it's well articulated.
Like a Muppet.
Well, I should let you figure that out. Goodbye.
Yes. Fair travels. Wick is like looking around to see if anyone else saw that guy or if he like
You
hallucinated
should
it.
tell
man.
us then.
I was what?
I mean, we're just having a fucking conversation right here.
You're the fucking perception bot. You tell us when things happen.
I was standing right here talking with him while you guys are.
Going,
I mean,
Yeah.
Amir also saw him.
Yeah.
okay.
I just observed.
Did anyone else see that strange man that was up there?
He certainly was a man.
So it wasn't a magically induced hallucination then. That is good.
No, you're good.
I'm glad not to have taken leave of my senses in this place.
What?
You still could have been hallucinating, you know?
There was a
Because I definitely
Liang.
didn't see anything.
Well, you're in the pack, Chipper.
No, I'm not. I was let out of the pack, wasn't I?
No, Claw took the pack off and gave it to Vrack.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'll let you out. I'm just holding the pack. So
Yeah, you're not a prisoner.
So you don't
I
get
think I
fucking
would know if I
rattled
was
to death.
hallucinating. Case in point.
What was that,
actually, I
Matt?
would.
Taking the pack off so you don't get rattled to death by Claw.
Yep.
Yeah,
Shaken baby syndrome, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. Don't shake and baby
like
syndrome.
a British nanny.
Oh, God.
Anyway, do you want me to be in front so I can light the way, I guess? I hate this.
Yeah.
I
What do you
hate
mean
this
there was
and I
a
love
man?
this. Yeah, what is up with that, Wick? What do you mean?
What do you mean there was a man?
There was a Liang man with a bird that I would presume is some sort of mount, and he was watching us, and we had a brief conversation, and he left.
You turn to
Next
like
time. Oh, what are you saying, Matt?
if you like turn to look, like gesture at him, you can still see him. He's not like completely gone. He's just walking away casually.
He's right there. There's a man right there.
Oh,
He's got like a little fucking walking stick and he's leading his bird by the reins.
so there was a man. Very well. What did he want?
He didn't seem to want anything. Well, I told him we had been given a tour, which was not entirely an untruth, and he said he was also sightseeing, which I would presume was some manner of deception on his part. I didn't pry. All of this is very strange, and I would like to leave.
Next time you perceive a man lurking about, please let us all know.
He wasn't lurking. He was standing in plain view. He was right over there.
Well, it was not that plain of view. We were all a bit distracted.
But yes, I was standing here talking to him at a regular volume. You could have taken note at any time.
And let's just fucking move on.
It didn't seem especially of note.
Anyone out here in the wild is of note.
Well, we can deliberate on what that might mean later.
No, there's nothing. There's not much to deliberate. If you see somebody, please tell us. We're distracted. We didn't see him. Let us know. We're out in the wilds. There's a stranger. Could have been an ambush for all I know.
I was also somewhat concerned that if I had pointed at him and said, "Hark, a man," he would have found that very disturbing.
Let's move on.
Yes.
But you continue on past a man, well and towards the coastline, and as you enter the second hour of your travel, somebody go ahead and roll me another d10.
Sloth, you want to do this one?
Yes.
7. Ooh. Roll me a d6.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh.
Shenanigans.
Okay.
It's the ghost pirates again.
And go ahead and roll me a d4.
A lot of dice.
Yeah.
You guys continue traveling on for a good little bit. This time the route kind of takes you a little closer to the coastline. And you can see on the beach there is a small little ship pulled up, kind of moored in the sands. It is that same kind of ebony black wood that your readers or your greeter had met you in, the sort that rose itself by magical means and the like. And there are a group of 3, Leon kind of dismounting it and adjusting their packs. One of them has what could only be described as the world's most extra staff. It is a solid 9 feet of wood with a series of glowing crystals floating around the head.
Ooh, pretty.
One of them is a little more lithe, and wears kind of a daisho up on his hip. The long sword, short sword in the same kind of arrangement. Kind of takes a moment to praise you all as you're walking by and gives a little bit of a nod, just acknowledgement. The third one looks to be incredibly tired and is yawning as he kind of departs. But at least the warrior seems to notice you and gives you some notice.
I suppose it isn't so strange for people to be here.
And then Amir does indeed say, "Hark, people."
If Matt fucking says, you two have high perception, so you notice him, that means we do not notice him. He calls
just a
out
guy.
that you two in particular notice a guy.
Yeah,
Just a friendly guy.
Because he was just standing
This
there, like,
little guy.
muttering to himself. Not because he was especially far away or difficult to see.
Guy said, quiet, I want to listen. He was not overtly out in the open. Holy shit. Your perception bots.
I'm 20.
That's racist.
It is. So
But either way, you see these people dismounting their vessel. Looks like they're preparing to head a little further inland. You just keep on going.
It's none of our business. They don't seem overly concerned with us, so, you know.
yeah. Just keep going. Maybe wave. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Give him a nod.
And as we
So,
go-
how long is Claw going to be a glowing beacon for?
that is
just
already
going to-
over. Sorry.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
Yeah. That
That's
only
fine, I'm
lasted
good.
for 1 hour.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
But as you guys enter the last hex, it will be about an hour to get back to the airship, but a lot can happen in an hour, so I'd like somebody to roll me a d10 and somebody to roll me a d100.
It wasn't going yet.
100.
I think Nikki hasn't rolled anything.
I am laying claim to the D100. Please speak now, for hold your peace.
Didn't you already roll 100?
I can do more than one thing.
Hey, D10.
Ooh.
Yeah, no one's taking it. Go for it.
Okay. So, Amir, roll me a d6.
Oh boy.
D6.
2.
2.
Okay. As you guys are traveling, getting closer to the beat, or back to the landing point, you duck back into the woods for a little bit to follow a path. When there is a very sudden kind of dissonant noise, almost feels like a ripping of something. And there is this very sudden and quick
Oh boy.
and I'm gonna need you guys to roll for initiative as
What?
you are beset upon by a collection of flying swords that sail in around. Rearrange these.
They classified as a missile. I'm asking for a friend.
No.
Damn.
18.
Absolutely. Give me just a second to change
15.
the song.
Initiative.
Matt, why did you make me so far from everyone else?
Why did it do it twice? What? Whatever.
I mean, you're relatively right in the center.
We're being attacked by swords?
Being attacked by swords.
Specifically flying swords, D.
Yes, I could see that.
Are you sure?
Maybe we should catch these things and, like, not kill them. And then just have flying swords.
Like, domesticate them?
I will note.
Yeah.
I didn't have a perfect token, so I just used these, but they are not golden. They are notable in their presence because light does not penetrate the area where they exist.
Oh.
It is an abyssal black.
Oh.
Oh. That's significantly less fun.
Not
Yeah.
dissimilar to the sword you saw Rulam So call down from the heavens on Garoshen.
Oh.
Where is Rulam So?
She's split off from you guys.
Oh.
Yeah,
She
we said
was
we'd
going
head
deeper
back
into the
about her.
mountains.
Why?
I was gonna say, sorry, your wife left.
My wife left me.
No more waifu.
Now, they are taking
She
a
said Rulam
surprise
so long.
round. That's right.
Jesus.
So, each of these swords sails in. 15 right there. And it flies through and makes an attack against Wick.
Okay.
But I believe a 19 is going to miss.
Yep.
Excellent.
24
It's not
AC.
prompt to react. Oh wait, no, it's only if they leave.
And then Claw,
What's up?
14, I believe, is going to miss you.
AC of 16.
Nice. And then Cirrus.
Oh, hold on. My stuff hasn't been reattuned yet on my character sheet. Let me fix that.
Yes, fix that.
There you go.
Cirrus, a natural 1 is going to miss you.
Yeah.
And then Vrak. Ooh.
Money me.
23 to hit?
23 hits.
Okay. I say who because if it had rolled one higher on the d20, it would have crit you.
That's fine.
Spicy. That's a lot of dice.
You take
It's
33
fine.
points of force damage.
Woohoo!
Spicy!
It should be up there. But that is all 4 of them. Back to the top with Wick.
Okay. Now this might seem like a bit of a crazy move. I'm going to use my action to make a general perception check to see if there's anyone around.
Certainly. Go ahead and make a perception check.
With advantage, because of my shield. Oh my god, this again? God damn it. I'll do it from beyond. Oh, well, 29, but I didn't toggle advantage. Alright, 29.
Okay. Yeah, 29. There is nobody else around except for you and these swords.
Okay, well, in that case, I will bonus action disengage. Okay, 15, 30.
All right. Then Vrak, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to roll to grapple the flying sword, by which I
Absolutely.
mean try to grab the hilt.
You attempt
And not-
to reach out and grab it, and your hand passes cleanly through. These things are immune to grappled.
Okay, that was one attack.
Mm-hmm.
I have one more attack. I will use it to very angrily attack. Actually, it's a bonus action. I will detect divine sense.
Oh, actually, at the start of your turn, the sword right in front of you is going to use its reaction to make a preemptive strike, which means it gets to make a melee attack against you.
Ooh, I'm doing it.
You tried to grab it.
But it is going to miss with a 17. So it swipes out, you
Okay.
try to grab it, passes through, you divine sense, and pick up nothing.
So it's not. Ooh, okay. It's not a fucking. There's a lot of them. Hold on. Fuck. Blah 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 blah. Where are they? It's not an aberration, dragon, fey, undead.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. All right. Whatever. I'll just attack. Well, it seemed like that until I couldn't grab it, and it flew through my hands like a ghost. So I'll just attack. 20 to hit.
Absolutely.
Let's go with
20.
this one.
Okay, that hits.
Cool. I'm gonna smite this thing. I don't like this. I don't. Smite. Third level.
Okay. So,
So I want more crazy shit to happen. This is fun time.
absolutely. Roll me a d100.
Hell yeah.
32, 37, 43 points.
98.
98.
Give me the wish.
98.
Give me the wish.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
How does it feel when he hits it? Is there like a solid impact?
It is not a solid impact. It feels like you're disrupting the stream of something.
Interesting.
Nothing happened because it hasn't been 24 hours since the last wish granting.
Correct.
Oh, blood.
Rats!
What time is it right now, and what time was it then? God damn it! Give me the
It is the
receipts.
morning. It is the morning now. It was the evening when that happened.
Ah, yeah.
Also, I forgot to do this on the initiative count 20. Everybody roll a d20.
Oh,
Boy.
okay. Ooh!
Oh, well.
Okay.
Can't believe this. I can't believe we got two 98s.
D, roll me a
Those are
d6.
nothing.
Oh boy. Oh boy!
Okay. You take 5 points of acid damage as a flare of magical energy just erupts across you.
Oh, ouch. Ugh.
That is 2 attacks, bonus action. Are you staying put, Vrac?
Yeah, because I'll take. I'll move here. Whatever.
Okay. Then Claw, it is your turn, and at the start of your turn, the blade that is diagonal from you is going to make a preemptive strike against you.
Cool.
It is going to hit you with a 22.
Wow.
You take 29 points of force damage.
Wow.
But it is
Okay.
your turn.
All right. So, okay, do I only see the swords, or can I still see everybody else? I thought I heard something wrong for a
No,
second.
you can still see everybody else.
Okay.
The swords are just the only enemies present.
I'm gonna stay right here because I don't want the sword going after Chipper, but I am going to shoot an arrow at this sword.
Okay.
Kind of like aim around the boy. Cirrus. And we're gonna.
He does give it half cover. I will note that.
Oh,
wait, no, because
well,
you have sharpshooter, don't you?
let me double check.
Well, either way, 21's gonna hit, so that's fine.
I don't believe I have sharpshooter.
Oh, okay, that's Wick then.
Yeah, that's Wig. I have mobile. It's my
That's
thing.
right. That's right.
So 21.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot! Actually, I already rolled the hit though.
Yeah.
It's a little late. So 11 points
11
of
points
radiant damage.
Radiant damage, indeed, indeed. And that is just the first attack. If you would like to activate it right before the second one, you can.
Yeah, you know what? Let's activate a right real quick, and we'll make it. What right do I want to do? Let me remember what I have. It's it's been a hot minute. You know what? We're gonna go psychic. Why not?
All right.
So we'll roll the d8. Ow.
Ooh.
But we're gonna go for the second attack now.
Let's see it.
26.
26 absolutely hits.
Another 11 points of radiant, and 8 points of psychic.
Nice. Solid hit as you you pull back and loose it. The arrows kind of diffusing bits of the whatever this is, the void blade that has found you guys. Solid hits all around. And you are staying put?
Yeah, because I don't want it going after Chipper.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, it is Chipper's turn. And judging by the template, I wonder what she's thinking about doing. Nikki?
Nikki, you muted.
I was muted. I'm very smart and clever. See, if I did this, I'd hit all of them.
You sure would.
Yeah, but we'd also all die. So maybe if we did this, I hit 2 of these, and then also don't hit Amir and Rack. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, but you hit Wick.
Well, Wick does have
Marshmallows I can
evasion.
post.
Wick does have evasion.
I also have Is it a
Evasion?
saving throw I have to make?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
I
we could do
have-
it like this, and then I get one of the swords. 2 of the swords.
That
Then
would
you
get
can
one
still-
of the swords.
I mean, wait. I have evasion, so if I make the deck save, I won't take any damage.
Mhm.
Same, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both have evasion.
No, my save DC is 21.
For fucking, what, a deck save?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Think you can make...
That's a 16 or better.
Yeah. That's not great odds.
What?
Like, odds speaking, that's not, like, great. Right?
Yeah, but I also have uncanny dodge.
That only works on attack rolls against you, not saving
Oh,
throws.
okay. All right.
So
Yeah.
maybe I don't... Maybe I don't blow Wick's sky high,
Are you
Maybe-
really playing wizard if you don't fireball your friends?
Yes!
Yes!
We are breaking stereotypes in this campaign, thank you very much!
Alright, yeah, fucking... I was just trying to be fucking magnanimous, but sure, whatever. If you want to play it safe, do it, I guess.
Yeah, my whole thing is I don't want to blow you... Would you be better on an int save or a deck save? Out of curiosity.
Definitely a deck save.
Yeah.
Alright, bro, I wasn't...
We're talking about +5 versus a +1. It's, yeah. Apples and oranges.
Or I could just disintegrate one of them.
You certainly could.
I'm gonna do that. Hello.
Which one would you like to disintegrate?
D,
Whichever one.
you have a plus 11 to your dex save.
Which
Oh.
one has the most health?
Right, I was looking at my.
You're looking at your fucking mod. Have you been doing that the entire time?
No, I haven't been doing that the entire time.
As far
just did
as
that now.
which ones are the healthiest, this one hasn't been touched, and this one hasn't been touched.
I'll do this one because this one's a little bit closer.
Oh,
to me,
wait a
so
minute.
we're
No. Not only that, I have fucking proficiency in my dex save, so I get reliable talent.
That is skill checks, not saves.
Skill checks? Okay.
So dex save for disintegrate on that one
Yup.
is going to fail with an 11. So you're shooting at this one?
Yeah, with 82.
All right, you loose the bead for disintegrate, and as it hits, it kind of ripples through it, and you watch this construct of what is almost like void light crack and disintegrate as light fills the space, and it is no more. Also,
Yay!
That's a
Roll a-
really good damage roll. You
roll a
max
D100.
damage on,
I
like,
I
half of
pretty
those.
much. Yeah, that's a really good roll.
now roll a D100.
Oh no.
I forgot. 32.
32. Okay. I need everybody who has spell slots to roll me a
Keep
d20.
getting 32. And it's the worst one. Ah, fuck, where's my slot?
Okay.
It's a 32 kind of night.
Vrac, how many spell levels do you have?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay, you lose a second level spell slot.
Yep.
And Chipper, are you staying put there?
I am the safest here, surrounded by my friendos.
Mm-hmm.
I might shuffle over here,
Okay.
and therefore I can be in contact with at least 3 of my friendos on all sides.
Certainly. Then,
Nice.
at the start of Amir's turn, the sword right next to her is going to make a preemptive strike.
Try me.
That is going to be a non-natural 20 to hit.
That,
20 to
try
hit.
me, or-
Yeah, what your AC is what?
22.
22, it does not hit. So you're good. It is your turn now.
I'm going to. Can I hit claw from this range?
Huh?
The heal?
Claw is 10 feet away. You would have to move a step closer.
No,
Okay, no, that's fine.
I'm okay.
Amir's going to reel back, and with like a click of her fingers touching her palm, her glove is going to activate, which is the glove that Rat gave me.
The
I'm gonna
Gauntlet of
click it down.
Force. When you hit, you can expend a charge, deal extra damage. So first,
Actually,
you have to make an
DC
attack
15.
roll. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do my 1-2
Mm-hmm.
punches.
Should
Roll
not be at
damage
advantage,
already.
but 18, 19 both hit for 14 plus 2, 16 points. And they have to make a DC
15.
15 strength save to avoid being pushed.
It's 15. I don't know why it says 13.
Me neither. But they fail and they are pushed 5 feet back.
And they also take
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they
take
did
that
take-
automatically.
10 feet back.
Okay, cool.
10 feet back.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh boy, that puts him closer to Wick.
She's gonna call out to Wick. Just shoot him.
I can keep running all day.
But you still have movement and bonus action left if you would like to do anything with
Yes.
those.
Going to. Is Rack hurt at all?
An 89 out of 130.
Yeah, you live. Dash over to Vrac and hit the remaining 2 flurries with the left and right target, respectively.
All right.
That's
So
another
there's
2
two more
punches, I
Fey
think.
punches. Ooh, the first one is a 12, which is going to miss, but the second one is a 17, which will hit for 10 points on that one. That is
That's me.
you, indeed. And then it
Some key
is
points.
Cirrus's turn, and this one makes a preemptive strike against him.
Wow. Weird.
What can I say?
Let's go. Rogers.
That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Aw, you sound so sad.
About to be even sadder. That's 38 points of force damage,
But wait, force damage.
which you are resistant to. So you take instead 19 points of force damage.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to do that. Ugh, calculator. Okay. Okay. All right. So, Sirius is gonna take a step over here. And we're gonna fucking Draconic Onslaught that one.
Absolutely. It would be a
He's fucking
disadvantage from. Wait, you have Spell Sniper, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, then it is a straight roll.
Oh, sick. Cool, I'll take that. Okay, yeah. There it goes. There it goes.
Ooh, that's a crit
Yeah.
for 16 points. Which, which damage type are you doing on these?
Oh, I'm doing lightning for funsies.
All right, that annihilates this first one. You have 2 more shots.
Okay, okay. Then I will go for this guy over here.
All right,
Another one.
19 hits for 12 more points of lightning damage. And the last one, 27 also hits for 8 more points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Not bad at all.
And I'm gonna bonus action Fragile Shield, just in case.
Absolutely. Then,
That's it.
absolutely, then is the swords. They rolled dog shit initiative. That's okay, because this one's gonna sail over here and attack Wick.
All right.
And it's gonna miss with a 21. So that is that. Then this one is going to attack. They're drawn to magic, so they're gonna swing on Rack. Natural 1. I have not been rolling great on these things. That is their turn. Then it goes back to the top with Wick, and since it has regained its reaction, it's going to make a preemptive strike against him. But it's going to miss with a 17.
Okay. Fuck it. Let's just bonus action aim and shoot this thing with advantage.
Will it be? Oh yeah, straight sharpshooter. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Does sharpshooter
Firing?
give you? Does sharpshooter cancel out being having disadvantage in melee?
No, the pistol's a light weapon. We ruled that like
That's
ages
right.
ago.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So roll that with advantage. 23.
23 hits
Okay. Apply the sneak attack.
for 32 points, which is exactly enough to destroy it.
Nice.
Hell yeah. And that is bonus action, and you have no movement because you aimed. So on the 20, I need everybody to roll a d20.
Roll up.
Roll a what?
A
Roll
d20.
Oh,
A cool
Ruh-roh.
thing is going to happen.
Boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
let's
man.
go.
We all
Claw.
rolled above 15.
Claw, roll a
Doesn't matter
d6.
if the highest.
Oh, yeah.
I need to roll a d20 too.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
we got a match.
Claw and
We
Chipper,
got a
roll
match.
off.
Another
Alright.
d20, Nikki.
Eh.
Okay,
Eh.
Chipper, roll a
Takes
d6.
Hey, you took this from me.
Enjoy the acid damage.
Okay. You take 3 points of force damage. Then, it is Vrak's turn, and it is going to take a preemptive strike against you. Now is the time it fucking activates its feature. That is a natural 18, which means it crits. And
Oh boy.
deals a lot of damage. So, I gotta pull up my dice roller on my phone here.
It crits on specifically an 18?
Yes. If you're not familiar with the spell Blade of Disaster, it is nuts.
Sorry, I was AFK for a second because my parents were talking to me. What
You took
happened
3
after
points
I
of
rolled
force
a four?
damage.
Yeah, you took
Okay.
3 points of force damage, Nikki.
Okay, sorry about that.
And Vrak, you take 74 points of force damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Oi, oi,
I'm-
oi.
I am down to 15.
did I do that?
No,
No.
the sword took a preemptive attack and crit.
your parents were talking to you. Every word was 1 point of damage.
So Matt, if I'm here and Amir were to move here, would they be able to attack from there with the hill there, or just
Yeah.
be safe? I'm just
flying.
gonna move here. It doesn't fucking matter.
I'm flying. I can go anywhere.
Yeah, but still. I'll go here, and I will. As a bonus action, I will. What the fuck is it? Bronze Egg is just, give my fragile shield, give me a 2 extra AC, and let me attack twice.
Both of those hit.
Cool, I'm gonna smite on at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's smite 4th level.
All right.
Fun.
That annihilates it before your second attack even swings, and I need you to roll me
All
a
right.
D100 before we close out
Yep.
initiative here.
34.
34. I need all my spellcasters to roll another D20.
Oh no.
Chipper, you said you have 7 spell slot levels?
I have the highest level spell slot I have is 7th level.
Okay. You lose
I'm a
a
big girl
6th level
caster
spell
these days.
slot.
I don't have any 6th level spell slots left.
Okay, round
I-
up. You lose a 7th level spell slot.
Ooh.
3.
As the last of these blades is dissolved back into the void, you're left in silence. Calm retakes the area.
Fantastic. I'm gonna cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on myself because I'm at 17 HP.
Correct.
You do just that.
And also roll the D100.
Oh no.
Another 26.
20.
Would you like
Weird.
another Cure
Oh.
Wounds?
The music
Okay.
went back to the relaxing storm.
Yeah, we're out of initiative. I
What's
need
up?
everybody to
Oh,
roll
yeah.
another D20.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
If you want, well, no, everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
everybody does?
everybody,
Okay.
Yes. So you will
because
do it.
of the
but-
26. Okay, Cirrus, make a wisdom save.
Sorry, I was just laughing how jarring it was just to be like,
Oh,
I
I
need to
was
kill my
everyone-
Oh,
wounds.
yeah,
with...
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just built different.
Hey,
Okay.
hey!
You are
It's a
not
wisdom save.
polymorphed into a blink dog.
Oh no!
You should have
would've been
polymorphed into.
bad.
That
would
would
have
have
been
been horrific.
That would have
would've
been
been
sick.
So bad.
That
He
would
would've
have been
would've been
so cool, though.
Bad parentheses good.
Yeah, it would have been bad parentheses good.
Bad parentheses
Oh, yeah.
fun.
So if I'm only at 41 HP. If you want to give me a cure wounds there, Cirrus, go
Oh.
for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
here. There you go.
We're just all for the shenanigans tonight.
Yeah, we are.
That was at a first level, so that's no
Oh.
shenanigans.
Yeah, no shenanigans on that.
It has to be
Oh,
a
I
leveled
see.
spell for. Well, it has to be a
A
third
higher
level or
level
higher.
spell.
level
Yeah,
for
third or
shenanigans.
higher.
Oh, don't mine automatically go up? To
That,
After the
level?
first
Yeah.
one.
yeah, you have the one that is free once per day, but you also have the ones that you can do from your spell levels.
Oh, okay. How much HP do you still have?
53 out of 130. I got 1/3 of my hit point. Not even. Right.
Would you like a 5th
Oh,
level?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a D100, Cirrus.
We're
D100?
having fun.
Absolutely, this fucking rules.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You get to play with the button that could turn you into a dog. Who the fuck wouldn't want to do this?
I press it constantly.
I need
I'd
everybody
ignore
to
my
roll a
food
D20 again.
pellets.
It'd be kind of
Yeah, let's go.
18.
Here we go.
I think I get it. I think I get the special thing.
This one is actually special.
Oh no.
Mir still has to though.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
D20.
D20.
Another one?
Yeah, chaos time.
Another one.
Beep.
It's
Okay.
mine. Do
I
it
need
to me.
Chipper and Cirrus to roll me D20s. Because you guys
What?
tied.
No.
Oh.
This thing targets 2 people.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
okay. Another 13, eh?
12?
Well,
Okay, I need Vrak
Spirit.
and Cirrus to make dexterity saving throws as lightning arcs between the two of you.
17.
Oh no!
Okay.
I don't know if well, if it's arcing between the two of us. Does that mean me and Cirrus are near each other, or?
Yes, it would have to. That's what the D20s are for.
That's,
which also
he
tracks.
is
'cause-
technically
so-
cure wounds.
Yeah, exactly. So you both
Sure,
save,
but
so
that
you'll take
means-
half damage on
okay.
this.
Which means I take a quarter,
hmm
and my scales look fucking great.
Holy shit.
What? Oh no.
I rolled almost max damage on this.
Nice.
Boy.
So that is 21, halved to 10, halved again to 5 for Vrak.
So 10 for Cirrus.
10 for Cirrus,
and-
5 for Vrak.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 46 lightning damage, and I saw the first 6, and I was like, ooh, this is off to a start. And then another 6. And then another
And
6.
then another one.
Yeah.
And another one.
It would have been incredibly funny if all the healing I
Oh,
just
yeah.
got for Bragg would have just been. It's so good.
Yeah,
Waste my key points.
I'm at 68 HP. I'm gonna.
And don't
I'm
forget,
just gonna give myself-
don't forget the tough love healing that Mir gave you.
15.
Oh, that was for me, not. Oh, thank you.
I was
I
feeling
thought that might have been for Claw. Oh.
I'm at 93
yeah.
of 129. I'm 93 out of 129, so I'm
it.
okay.
You'll live.
83 130. This is fine.
Yeah.
All right.
But you guys press on a little more, eventually reaching the beach and seeing your airship still yet floating there.
Yay!
Well, all aboard. Let's get off this damnable island. Before anything else explodes or transmutes one of us, or it turns into a big ball of lightning or something.
So, without much further issue, you all manage to board up and fly back to the city of Shu-ryan, the city of spires. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Cool. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will be back shortly for more fun in the big city. This is a threat. So, after a very short amount of time, if I recall correctly. Oh, yeah, fucking like an hour, I think, flying, you guys return to Shu-ryan, setting down in the harbor and letting back out into the city of spires.
Before we disembarked, like on that little hour ship ride, I do want to I do want to say to Amir, Princess, thank you.
For?
Back on the continent, you had the opportunity to request that the leader use their tremendous gift on yourself, and instead you allowed them to bring back their champion at great personal risk. That is commendable when you would be willing to put yourself in that danger for us and for the mission.
I mean,
Thank
they're
you.
just tiny worms in your brain. It's not really like it's. I'm used to small creatures. It's nothing.
As she explained it, and I understand it, it was potentially very bad.
I could have.
I believe that the risk was that they would get bigger.
Just now realizing I could have wished to go back to the Feywild, like.
Not sure that was an option, though. Again, if you wish to go back, I may be able to do that.
Table that for another time.
Under the impression that you wanted to remain for the time being.
It's an odd feeling to think about, really. It comes and goes. It's either a lot of moving parts. So don't stress about it for now.
Regardless, again, you have my sincerest thanks.
Don't you worry yourself about it.
Yeah, that's all.
I will throw Kosentor at some point, though.
Oh, you can throw Kosentor if you'd like.
Wait, you're okay with that? What's the one that you don't want me to?
My mace.
Oh, that. Yeah, that. Throwing that.
Kosentor returns. That is not the issue. He gives you Kosentor.
Well, Brashir would throw it inside the ship.
Without realizing how heavy Kosentor is, she probably just drops it like.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, especially for you.
Returns to his hand.
Well, regardless, I will get my hands on that mace. Count on it.
Please do not. This is not a joke.
That makes us smoke even bigger.
Okay, that's all. That was just... That's
Yeah.
the scene.
You guys are able to disembark. What would you like to do? You're back in the big city.
It's gonna feel weird going back to politics after all that shit.
I know, right?
We never told the Noodle House guy about the murder mystery.
Oh, we never
we
figured out what
solved the
happened.
murderous. Yeah, there's nothing to tell him. We didn't.
Well, given the probable likelihood that she got eaten by a slime left over from the horrible Illithid War, I think we better just tell him that she, maybe got by the loan sharks that were looking for her or something? Like a white lie?
You can tell him whatever you want.
I mean, are we gonna all go back there, or?
We got stuff on our plate right now. We gotta go to a meeting for politics.
Okay, we'll probably want to eat after that. Let's take. He could wait a little longer. I'm not gonna miss the fucking important politics meeting to be like, to go lie to a guy.
You
Let's
guys
go do a politics meeting.
Yeah, let's.
heading back up to your apartment up in the spire. Or not your apartment so much as your in rooms. You return, poking into Vrak's room, because that is where they met you last time. And they are surprisingly empty.
But, like, completely empty? Like, our stuff is gone?
I mean, your stuff is still there, but like, there's
Okay.
nobody waiting.
Did we have a place we were supposed to meet them?
We met him in our room, in your guys' room last time.
That doesn't mean that there wasn't a place to go to.
Yeah, I don't remember if they told us to go somewhere.
Let's see what I wrote down.
I don't believe they told you to go anywhere. They kind of meet you on their terms.
Constellation
Yeah.
Wizards will consider our proposition in 2 days. No, yeah, we didn't. I don't think there's anything about us.
They came to our
anywhere.
hotel room. We sight saw
Yeah.
for a little bit, and then went to the hotel room, and then they were waiting for us.
Yeah, but there's no information about them.
Okay.
A meeting point for next time, to my knowledge or recollection.
Just checking. It's been a minute.
Certainly. So we'll just wait, I guess.
All right.
So we're
You
all
guys-
waiting in Vrak's room.
All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 of us in this room. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amir's sitting in, like, the drawer of the night table.
Yeah, happily.
Like a bunch of guys waiting around for a fucking like conference call. Bouncing a fucking rubber ball off the wall.
Weck's doing his cat's cradle thing.
Mia's making sure that her shimmer cloak is just looking slightly. No blood from enemies and stuff like that.
But some time finally
Brack makes-
passes. Oh, good.
Okay.
No, you good.
Vrak makes Sloth, Cirrus, and Claw do like burpees or something in the corner.
Oh,
Why?
Because we didn't get a train in these last 2 days.
Cirrus is like does like 3 of them, and then his like limbs are already shaking.
2 more.
He's out of breath.
Cirrus isn't still heavy, is he?
24 hours.
Oh, no! It's like altitude
Yeah.
training.
Mm-hmm. But a few hours pass. You guys are able to kind of like spend some time cleaning up because you've just been out in the field for a day and a half or so. And eventually, the room becomes momentarily completely dark once again. But this time, rather than somebody appearing to herald things, there is this brief kind of silence and then a faint crackle. This electricity sound kind of sparks up, and a gate appears along the window side wall, or where the window side wall would be if there were windows in this place,
Goody.
opposite the door. A swirling vortex of blues and purples there within.
That must be them. Shall we?
Yeah, sure.
Please allow me. Wick will get up and turn to the rest of the group. If it closes behind me, make sure my death is avenged. And he'll walk through it.
Why has to be dramatic like
No, he says it very matter-of-factly.
I know, but Claude's saying that after Wick leaves.
Do you
I'm
think we have
insulted
to?
he-
If we have a
I'm
funeral, do we
insulted
have to bury the guns as well?
Probably.
It depends on custom.
We don't know Warforged custom.
No? Well, the last time we buried Warforged, it was in a shallow grave in the Arctic. Without any particular honors. He did not seem to detest that treatment.
Anyway, we should probably get going before they get impatient and something happens to Wick while he's on the other side of that.
Yeah, as soon as Wick steps out to the other side of the portal, he looks down at his docent and realizes, oh yes, if I were to be killed, they would be stranded there. I really didn't think that through.
None of them are capable of interfacing with me in the slightest.
Yes. Yes, that was incredibly impulsive of me, in fact.
I will follow.
Okay.
The only
Yeah, Rat goes
way
in.
that Emir would be able to interface is by throwing it as a fist. Call it interfisting.
God damn it.
Hate that.
I'm guessing you all go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brack instructs the boys and Curvecake to stay in the room for now.
The boys are doing their best to just touch like the surface of the energy of the game. like those balls with electricity in them that you touch and your hairs all stand up. Yeah, the boys are trying to do that to the
Tesla
gate.
coils.
Spencer's gift ass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Plasma balls.
Yeah.
But you all step out on the other side of this gate, and you are in another darkened chamber. This one, however, has some kind of floating, almost torchlights contained within lanterns, producing a kind of a soft blue flame. You are all on this kind of raised pedestal, and as you kind of get your bearings, those of you with dark vision are able to see the walls of this room. The room itself is easily 120 foot across in an oval kind of shape. And the walls are lined well out of view with any number of different tomes. There are a number of other raised pedestals as well. You see a number of figures standing kind of individually on them. You count 5 other figures kind of arrayed around, 2 on each side and then 1 kind of directly opposite you all. And you realize then, kind of further looking around, that there are, beneath you, there is almost like a pulpit with a number of individuals kind of seated patiently, almost watching, some chatting amongst each other, but nobody's face is visible. Everyone is wearing these heavy, occluding robes with a variety of masks upon them. Eventually, the person directly opposite you speaks up. We have taken some time to consider the conditions and offers of a diplomatic alliance with the March Concord of Valdog. We have also taken into consideration the particulars of one Rulam So, seat of the Noon Sun, and your involvement with them. And this individual kind of looks at one of the other robed individuals who kind of gives a slight nod. You seek arcane alliance in a prescribed war against foes that have ruined your home. This is true. But diplomacy is built on lasting ties. So, when these foes are routed, what are to be the terms of our alliance? What is the projection of things that will be done when the extent of our battle is resolved?
Here's what I would propose. In the March Concord and Solace, we have teleporters, permanent teleportation circles throughout key facilities that connect our towns and major hubs. We could establish one here so that trade, the sharing of ideas and resources would be easier between our very distant lands. That would be the first step. If not here, then nearby, some island or some such that you would permit. From there, with the issue of travel relatively nullified, we would share with you various knowledge we've accumulated and pioneered, as previously discussed. We have a great degree of ferrithine, which is a magically conductive metal that might be worth your interest and worth trading with. Golem crafting, I'm not sure if you're, well, I know you have something in the way, but of our technique. Well, I imagine that if we would be able to regularly converse, regularly deal with one another, trade freely, both, the resources, but more conversation, that both our civilizations would benefit, both would gain a greater perspective. I also imagine you might be interested in handling the other two nations of your shattered continent.
Indeed. Zenjin yet still poses a threat to full expeditions of our homeland. And Rasen undoubtedly plots in the background, waiting for our nations to destroy each other so they may clean the remains. If your people are willing to commit to a sharing of ideas, as well as committing when our time of need comes to retake our homeland, then with existing factors, the return of Garoshin, and the promise of this trade, I am in favor of this exchange. And she kind of looks from side to side. The floor is yours. Seats. And another one now steps forward. His mask is a kind of silvery sheen, with a thin kind of limbal ring of black kind of lining it. I'm familiar with the metal of ferrithine. I am familiar with its abjurative properties. What I am curious about is its craft. What is the expediency at which ferrithine arms and armor can be produced?
Wick is going to very, slowly and deliberately pull a ferrithine bullet off of his belt and hold it up. Enough to make a great many of these in a short amount of time.
How
You
short
have
a time?
Specific numbers. I've never watched the process, Wick. How long does it take you to make one shell of that caliber?
That is a good... Matt, how, given the yields Wick is able to pull out with, his skilled hand and being well acquainted with the process by now, how long would it take him to make one of those?
Well, it takes 2 hours per craft, so it depends entirely on the bullets.
Matt?
So it's...
It sounds
Motherfucker.
like he
Ah.
either dropped or called away for a second.
How about now? There we go.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, we heard you.
Each craft check is 2 hours, so it depends on the bullet type, but it generally doesn't take very long. Maybe 20 to 30 minutes, if that, maybe less.
About as much as it would take to work any metal once you have the processes worked out in specific.
Again, do you have a number?
Okay, so 2 hours. What I can make about.
Just said like one bullet, 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Said that to you.
About one per every half an hour.
And these are the projectiles your weapon releases.
Yes.
I see. I'm not familiar with this type of weapon, if I'm to be completely honest, so I will trust you on the scope of it. I can see the dimensions of it. I must assume the size of the projectile. At a
If
distance.
you'd like a demonstration, we can have him shoot me and
No.
gauge the... No? Very well.
You have a wizard among your account, yes?
Yes.
Chipper.
Motions towards Chipper.
I presume she isn't in the backpack on then an occasion to support.
No,
Yes.
no, not in these occasions.
She did damn
Well,
good
she's in
with
the
it.
she's in the nice backpack.
No,
She's
no,
in the
she's
backpack
not.
that looks like a tuxedo.
She's in the backpack that's been rebuilt to look like a palanquin.
Concord
The palanquin
Arcanist,
backpack.
how familiar are you with these metals?
Very
Asking me specifically.
Mhm.
I should be relatively familiar, right? We've seen it.
Yeah, it stands to reason you would understand the basics of Ferrithine.
I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I know a little bit.
Humility has no place here. If we were to
Oh.
use magical processes to conduct the forging of Ferrithine, would there be any sort of infringement? Would the magical properties of this metal make using arcane processes difficult in the sculpting?
This is out of care. From our experience, that hasn't been a problem. But can I roll an Arcana check to?
You absolutely can.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. 36, not 20.
There shouldn't be any reason that magic would interfere with the
Yeah.
magical shaping of Ferrithine.
From my experience, I don't think there should be any problem.
Experience speaks only for so much, but tentatively, you have my vote. And he kind of nods across the way. And
We
another...
can procure an expert in the forging and manipulation of ferrithine for demonstrative purposes when the time comes.
Good. Make
Teach you the methods.
make it so, I am sure. We will see to that when this treaty is formalized.
Of course.
And another individual steps forward, this one with a bright white mask that has a few concentric circles of an almost lilac color. I have been informed that the March Concord has a number of unique schools of magic. Is this true?
Yes, 4 in total.
They govern the arts of names,
Romancy,
time,
chronology,
gravity,
graviturgy,
and
and
the art
war.
of blending magic to war. Yes? What
Indeed.
level of access could we expect should we provide our aid in this?
In the immediate sense, we would be prepared to have our absolute top automancer work with you and provide a good deal of information. His library would be open to you to peruse and copy as you wish. Borrow, perhaps. It's up to him and his personal collection, after all, but you would have great access to automancy. The other
You mean
three,
the professor, right?
yes.
Yeah.
The other three, as I've said before, we must secure before we can give to you.
And when
You
they are
would-
secured?
I believe we can have it arranged that either enterprising students could travel and learn in these colleges, and perhaps in time you could open your own after sufficient mastery has been established. We would also give to you directly scrolls, tomes, and other manuals that would give you a comprehensive understanding of material. Perhaps not every spell, but I think it is fair to say you would be able to understand the underlying concepts and use them as you see fit.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Okay. I mean, I think having students enroll is pretty good, personally. I'm also gonna add a fucking D6 to this. Yeah, I am. Where is it? Inferiority die. That's 20.
Would it be a faux pas to give him a guidance?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
They would tell.
20 was the DC on this check. She was not jazzed about the hesitancy. I will tentatively agree. We will be seeking deeper access as situations develop. I am certain that when we offer our services in the field, it will be made incredibly apparent that we have more than upheld our end of the bargain.
Certainly.
Donswell. And another individual steps forward, though this one is not a Liang. You see elven ears poking out, but no antlers. And his mask has a kind of corona of yellow up at the top with a sea of blue kind of under that. My fellows make good points and have brought up interesting things. My particular interest is in this supposed teleportation network that you have. You say that this teleportation network spans across the northern continent?
Across the Empire of Soleus and March Concord specifically, not the entire continent, but 2/3, roughly.
And this network still exists even though your countries are at war? Or are your
Yes,
countries
the-
engaged in civil war?
Yes. Abjurative properties, abjurative safeguards have been placed, codes have been changed and such, to prevent one nation from invading the other so suddenly. But upon reunification, that should be undone rather easily. Man, I didn't just lie right now, did I?
No, you did not.
Cool. Just making sure. It was half bullshit, half pretty sure.
That's the best type of answer.
And
That is
as
all
part of
sure.
this, we will be producing our own that will go into this register. What degree of security can we expect from your people so that we do not have unwanted guests in the event that something like this civil conflict strikes up again?
Well, firstly, allow me to say this. In order to add you to the network, it'll take a year of consistent casting
Yes,
the
I
spell
am
in one
familiar.
spot. Right. In that time, we will have one of our, we refer to them as booth mages, come here, spot of your choosing, to add you to the network. We can... We would be able to have a sending stone network established between the booth mage set here and the one that would allow access to here, so that all arrangements would be pre-planned and there would be proper notification. As well, yours would not be on the network proper necessarily. We could have you on a sort of secondary channel and only enter in a particular location. Whatever wards, whatever traps, whatever magical spells you wish to cast on the facility surrounding your circle, you would be free to do so.
I see.
Likewise, ours would be secured and in a location of your choosing, really. And a secondary teleportation circle could be nearby, if not almost next to allow you to go throughout our network as well. I am not myself a learned mage. I do not know the intricacies of these spells. This is security from an external's way. Chipper, do you know any ways the spell could be augmented to these people's pleasing?
When you, I did disconnect for a while. So what is the spell that you're talking about?
Teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Can we, like, make it so you need a fucking badge to use the circle? Can we, like a little card, like a security card? Is there like a...
Well, the way that teleportation circles generally work is you can only teleport to a circle that you have like the code for. That's just general teleportation circle rules. It's like you have to have the passcode to get in the first place. But if you're talking about like a screening mechanism, I don't think that exists for any current teleportation circle. But I
Would
mean,
it?
Harebrained idea, Matt. Could we tie like true names to teleportation circles so only people with certain true names can get through?
Make me an Arcana check.
That would mean that all the booth mage here would have to be an onomancer as well, which is perhaps
well,
a
no,
waste of an
because it would be
onomancer,
an onomantic circle that recognizes
an ono
certain true
okay.
names, and therefore would only those with specific true names would be able to go through.
Right.
I'm not sure that would work.
Roll the thing.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Sorry. 31?
That is probably something you could do. It would take much stronger magic, and it would probably have different requirements on top of the existing teleportation circle, but it is feasibly something you could do.
I have an idea. Something I probably can do. It'll take a lot of time and a lot of effort. But, you know, my study of onomancy, I could probably make a teleportation circle that recognizes certain true names and only allows those people through.
And this true name you speak of, it carries a certain power to it, yes? That is why there is an entire school about it?
Yeah, it's the core principle of onomantic magic. It's the idea that certain forces within the world, including ourselves, can be recognized and therefore identified and manipulated through their names.
And who would hold this registry of true names? As you might understand, ours is an order that abandons names.
That is true. To be fair, the onomantic order also conceals our name. If it
Black
is...
looks at you for a second, confused, and then goes back to Diplo mode.
Oh, yeah, Brack, Chipper's not my name. And then she goes, but even if you have abandoned your names, it is still something, a true name is something that you are recognized by. So if I called out to you, you would recognize that name as yourself.
This I understand, but it does not change my concern. If this is a weapon that can be held, us offering it up has a number of considerations that must be made.
Such as
Who would be holding them?
the registry of names.
We would be, if you would be willing to elect someone, we could have a Leon booth mage on
Hold the
our side,
registry.
hold the registry, properly versed in onomancy and such.
Well, because the onomancers currently are all on quote-unquote our side, right? It would make sense that, we build and maintain the construct, you hold the registry. Therefore, each side has a key, so to speak. It requires both of us to therefore function.
Rack, go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Can I give him advantage for that with my magical explanation and ideas?
He was not sold on this beforehand, so this would have been a disadvantage. You are giving him advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But that's a 30.
That's a 30.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
The DC on this one was 25.
Woo! Spicy!
Ew.
We're getting spicy in here.
Guys, I'm good at this.
I will
Yeah, you are. I'm good at the
tentatively-
magic bit. Do you see these good magic rolls? Thank you.
You did great.
I will tentatively agree to this, as well as my others. The conditions of who holds these true names will be ironed out later, and it will likely be myself. Or who should ever occupy this seat after me. If that ends up being agreeable. If not, I am certain these onomancers that you are an order of, and I can meet in the middle and reach a proper arrangement when that time comes. And he
That
turns
is
to
actually a good point. We could have a secondary location on which the two teleportation circles meet. Adding another buffer would increase the time between travel, but it would mean that you would have an extra layer of defense. That suits you.
possibly. It's
May
much
I
to think about.
propose a failsafe should this agreement fall through for whatever reason? Would it not be possible to simply educate and, I suppose, deputize a loyal Shu-ryan citizen to act as the booth mage?
That's
We have-
That's what we said.
So that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
No, you're saying for them to hold the registry and whatever.
Yes, we
Well,
said
because-
that.
Yes.
We have no shortage
Yes.
of mages who would be qualified as booth mages.
I explicitly said they could have a one of their own guys be a booth
As
mage
the
on our
booth
side,
mage, yeah.
Yeah.
and in our.
I thought you were talking about them, like, working in tandem with our guys.
I mean, that was part of it, but I also said explicitly they can have their guy be the booth mage that handles
On our
their
side.
teleportation circles
Yeah, on this side.
here and on the continent.
Yeah.
Right.
Our
Okay.
continent.
Yes, we have no shortage of mages who would be more than happy to take that post up. And one way or another, when this is done, it will probably be the most fortified building on the island. But I have said my piece. I have assented. Noon Sun. And he gestures off to the last of the Liang, who is wearing a bright yellow mask with a series of kind of alternating light and dark blue rings. You have already helped me a good deal in resurrecting Garoshen and exploring parts of the main island. But you have now seen firsthand what awaits us there, so my question is on the level of commitment you can offer in further expeditions. Our Tidewalkers are unable to traverse the main island. The magic of it destroys them nigh instantly. Does your empire have more capable sorts who might be able to augment our expeditions?
We do.
Uh,
There
Cog-
is a order of Salesian and Concordian inquisitors that have undergone a process that makes them immune to magic. They're known as the Black Spines. I believe they would be just the force necessary to explore such a organically chaotic landscape as that.
They are immune to magic?
hopeful and negative.
Always. Yes.
Then this is a process I must reject. Our strength is in magic. If we have an enemy who has a profound resilience to that, I would not risk it should things sour.
Brack, if I might propose maybe something more in the middle of this. Maybe not necessarily the Black Spines, but those of the Blood Orders.
Are the hunters particularly skilled in handling magic?
We're skilled with handling terrains of wildlife and magic, yes, but our strengths are not necessarily in using magic per se, but a specialized kind that I use my blood rights on the island, right?
Yeah, she's
And
seen
nothing
you.
happened.
She's seen you do blood rights and maledicts and all that.
Nothing happened like when they use spells, right?
Correct.
Okay. My order. Claw feels weird saying my order. We, as you saw during our battle, use a specialized type of what we call blood maledicts. Allows us to enhance our abilities and such that we can deal with the hazards of the island without possibly causing more. But we still can be both harmed and helped by magic. But I believe we have more of an ability to be able to deal with the dangers there than many normal folk.
And these individuals would be willing.
If given the orders to, and I do know that there is very curious folk in our order who would be happy to walk untreaded land, for it is part of our initiation.
We would also, of course, be willing to contribute conventional military forces who, at the very least, would not be at risk of their own magic going awry, as they do not use it.
Yeah. Certainly, the efficacy of firearms in such a land cannot be understated.
As I can well attest.
As I as well can. Very well. Seeker of the Twilight, I am also in agreement, as she is turning back to the first speaker. Then, by unanimous agreement, we, the seats of the Sun and Moon, will pledge our magical ability to the assistance of your Concord in battle against its enemies, in hopes that thereafter we can reach further accord and build a lasting alliance that aids both of our aims heading into a battle not only with Atropos, but whatever foes may threaten our lands thereafter. If this is agreeable to you as well.
This...
Very much
no.
so.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Very much so. Thank you. I believe that together, both of our nations can prosper, both in these most difficult and trying times underneath the shadow of Atropos, and afterwards, when the sun shines clearly.
Good. Then, we have an agreement.
Indeed.
And she kind of looks from side to side at the other gathered mages. You are all dismissed. And one by one, they kind of dissolve as if disintegrating. And you realize that of the 5 mages that have gathered here today, only one of them was actually here.
Which one?
The Seat of the Twilight, the one at the lead. And the rest of them were illusions projected from presumably somewhere else in Shu-ryan. The same way they project themselves into your room.
Mm-hmm.
We left the one
Yeah.
on the fucking
Mm-hmm.
like yeah. Should we give these?
Do you have a map of your continent?
We do. And Brack goes to the bag of holding and he takes it out.
And she just kind of floats across the expanse here, because you guys have been speaking on like raised pedestals. There's no like walkway between them, and she just kind of hovers over. Your city is which one?
And Brack shows the. This might be an older map that doesn't have the split, so he outlines what the March Concord consists of right now. And points to the capital.
Very well. You are a delegation on behalf of a leader, yes? Do you have means to contact him?
Yes, I have a sending stone. I was about to contact him in a moment to tell him the success.
Good. Inform him also that I will be meeting with him tomorrow.
Would you be... Well, I suppose you'll just be teleporting on your own then. It's going to offer you to travel with us, but it is quite a ways.
I get seasick very easily.
If you get seasick very easily, you probably get airsick twice as swift. It is
That was
a
a
good idea.
joke.
He was joking.
Damn, she's good.
I look forward to this as a prosperous alliance.
As do I. And he offers his hand to shake.
You see her own come out and are probably a little taken aback because about half of her hand is this kind of clockwork wooden construction. She's got organic thumb, index, and middle finger, but the rest is this kind of patchwork, almost karakuri construction. And she clasps and shakes.
Cool.
All right, there, Dick.
And Wick is like staring from the hand to this person's like masked face. He's perplexed. He's been outfooted on the deadpan front. That hasn't happened before.
He also has a fucking Warforge-esque half wooden arm.
I mean, yeah, but we know they have something like homunculi here, so that isn't the most surprising thing in the world.
Okay. Whatever. So I wrote this down in the notes, and I don't know if we want to do anything with it. But we have Chipper's old Tome of Intellect. Do we want to offer that or sell that or some shit to these guys?
Well, the thing is, we could probably give it to them.
Yeah.
I think they'll definitely know what it is.
Yeah.
And they'll know that also it's not going to be super fucking helpful to them for another
No,
100 or
of
so
course
years.
No, that's not the point. But this is on a fucking political scale.
Yep.
I
So
think
do you
we
want to
already
offer it as
closed the deal.
like a peace gift?
I mean, it's ultimately up to you. It was in the list of things we could offer.
Here's
I figure.
an alternative. We could probably find a shop that would take it off our hands
For money? Yeah, but what's more important to you, money or political favor for us for a very long time?
You know what? Sort of regardless. Before we go, I am going to ask this guy.
Lady.
Person. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey.
Hell yeah.
Dudes rock.
We'll most likely be leaving either tomorrow, perhaps the day after. But while we're here, it would make sense to avail ourselves of your exquisite magical acumen. Are there any shops or smiths or such that we might be able to make use of? We have a variety of goods that could be exchanged or improved upon.
Magical items here in Shu-ryan are very tightly regulated. You will not find shops selling them in any capacity that is beyond baubles and trinkets.
I like bubbles and trinkets.
We are in a constant state of near war with our neighbors. You will have to forgive me.
That's quite all right. In particular, we have things I was hoping you might be able to identify for us, though. These, not you yourself, your nation, but if you are able, that would be quite helpful as well. Cirrus, those figurines you have in that hole, could you fetch them?
Oh, yes. And he'll pull up his little hole. That doesn't.
His what?
What I just
great.
said doesn't.
Sounds
sound
great.
Clip it.
His
Clip
secret
it.
pocket.
Clip it.
Rip it and ship it.
Yeah, so he'll pull him out.
I have no idea what these are, but if you like, we can take the time to taxonomize them, go through ancient records, and if we find out, we can not only inform you, but send them back.
What do you guys think about that?
What are these again? Is this something we found on the island?
They were from
This is something we
the
found in the Arctic.
yeah,
It is
from
they
the
are
Kithian
7
city.
Yes. There are 7 seemingly magical statuettes that of creatures that we kind of. There's one that's an adult red dragon, one that's a Modron, the little warforged orb guy, and one that's like a weird stone lion that Cirrus kind of knows but kind of doesn't. And there's 7 of these things, and they're super fucking magic.
Oh, yeah, okay. This would be the place then.
Yeah.
That would be extremely helpful. Thank you. found them in an abandoned Kithian
Derelict?
facility. Derelict of the city, yes, thank you. Wonderful word. And they seem to hold immense but unknown power. So,
I see. I will put some students on it immediately.
shade there.
Give it to the interns.
Yeah. Well, let's, I guess, hand those over, and he'll just get back to us on those.
Well,
Cool.
I will not hold you up any longer. I'm certain you have plenty of other missions to attend to.
Of course.
And the gate behind you reopens. And you guys are able to, if you are so inclined, see yourselves through it and back to the apartment room.
Do we see like the boy's arms sticking through it from our side?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's stop them before they trip in or something.
You also see Curve Keck's little fucking head, like, pop through and nip at their fingers. They pull their hands back in.
Aww.
It's just like fucking whack-a-mole right now.
But you guys see yourselves back through. What would you like to do?
How about a bite to eat, guys?
Resounding success.
Brack takes a big sigh and accidentally casts Gust and blows a bunch of shit everywhere. That was excruciating, but good job, everyone.
Oh no!
Out the window.
Fucking Mr. Bill style, just
Oh no.
Yeah, I think we did all right. Things considered. I was a little.
no.
Blackbones was a
I-
good idea, but thinking about it in hindsight, inviting a bunch of dudes who are immune to magic to the Magic City probably isn't.
We may have wanted to keep their general existence to ourselves.
I suppose that was overzealous on my end. I'll be including that little wiggle, little snag in my report. I thought it would be a perfect fit.
I mean, the idea was good, but thinking it with the bigger picture is the problem. But
Yeah.
like, look, we gotta work around it. I might, in the future, once all this shit is settled and done, you know, heck, maybe I could lead those expeditions once things all settled.
Why not? But
If there's anybody from the order who's willing to actually listen to what the fuck I say, but we'll see.
they will.
Sure. Anyway, go ahead and inform, wow, I haven't said his name in forever. I forgot.
Drowsar?
Drow. Jesus, I don't know why. Drow's name just slipped my brain.
That's
Might
okay. I
wanna-
forgot the name of the city that he's in. While I was,
don't
that's
even know
why
who
this
he
the
is.
Capital. You met him once, no? Yeah, once.
Briefly.
Yeah. Yeah. He's important.
So
But,
go ahead and talk to Jaw about what's up today.
Yeah, Brack takes the stone out and he puts it to his ear for a moment, and then he puts it to his chest for, like how when you're on a call, but you don't want the other person to hear. We don't have to leave tomorrow necessarily. One, it will be a rather lengthy journey, and if there's anything we want to do beforehand to prepare, we should. But there is the matter of the missing girl. We could spend another day or so to pursue that.
It would leave a rather poor taste in my mouth, metaphorically, to leave that unresolved.
Yes, but we don't have any leads. She could be any in one number of those countless tunnels. And even then, who knows if she even has remains there.
Yes. Quite.
I don't think delaying our trip back by one day just to see if we could find any leads would do any harm.
No, certainly
well-
not.
Well, if she has any known family, we could get a lead through that.
Wasn't that one of the first things we asked?
Was it?
I thought it was.
Shit.
It'd be weird if it wasn't.
Probably. Fuck, never mind then. Well, we could bring this matter to the authorities, but I doubt they would be too keen, especially at this high level.
They don't seem too concerned with what happens down in the slums.
No, certainly not. But I'm asking Law said what more we could really do aside from look around a little
Yep.
more.
We all but walked right into a narcotics den, for goodness sake.
We did?
We did, yeah. That happened.
In character.
Remember? I did.
Yeah. She told us about that, right?
Yeah, of course I did.
I thought that... Oh.
Didn't go so well, but I was there.
Right. Well, talk amongst yourselves. Figure out what you want to do. I'm really fine either way. He's gonna leave the room and do the sending. Diplomacy, tentative treaty made. Details to be ironed out later. Expect delegation tomorrow. Will teleport to you directly. Many things offered. Much to discuss later. Steady. That's 25.
And you receive a message back. Tomorrow? Well,
Yeah, that's about right.
they are magical. I will make sure everything's prepared. When you return, I've need of Chipper.
Oh.
Someone's in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Oh no.
That all is like 19, I think. 18,
Yeah,
19.
that's all.
Okay. Well, I'll tell Chipper that he said that, and I will make sure that he didn't say this next part. But I'm adding. Perhaps it is related to your license.
Oh, that would be.
Test.
That's good news. That's good news. I was expecting to be in
It
trouble.
might be. His exact words were merely, "I will have need of Chipper," but that doesn't mean.
Oh. Well, if it was, about
It
my
might be.
license, wouldn't it say I would have news for Chipper as opposed to I would have need?
Yes, but it's possible the two are related in some way.
Oh,
I
am nervous.
We will have several weeks to converse with him and get further detail. So don't be too alarmed.
As a person who has been
Yep.
aiming for the investigator position, is it like, do I know the general procedure for how I would receive news by that means?
Yes, you would be approached typically by mail, sometimes by sending, in drastic cases, by whoever was issuing. In this case, it would be Dralazar who would be issuing the investigators' permits.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, it would be Drow that would be telling me, but I don't understand why he wouldn't just, you know, sending to me instead of you, you know, and just say, hey, congratulations.
Well, he doesn't have. I don't believe he knows that spell himself when using the stone. We will
I
inquire in the coming
Okay.
days
Okay.
as we journey back towards Bjorkton.
Okay. You can tell him that I'm nervous. I'm scared I'm in trouble.
I will tell him that tomorrow or the day after because I cannot tell. I cannot
Oh,
talk to him any further.
I
You
know,
have the
I know.
sending spell. You could
I
talk
do.
to him presently.
I'm not sure he'd be able to respond, though.
Is that
Oh,
not how
wait, the sending
works?
spell. Yeah, that is how the
Explicitly.
spell works. Yeah, he gets to respond for free.
Dude, you could have been casting sending every fucking day to Dralazar saying, did I pass? Did I pass? Did I
Are we
pass?
there yet?
Yeah.
Can I backtrack and say I've been sending it to him every week?
Oh, don't antagonize your boss.
Like excuse me, is that not the most chipper thing you've ever heard in your life?
It is, but
I gotta play my character, dude.
all
How about
right.
like every week, like at the end of every single week?
Dralazar is
It is-
living in a magic Faraday cage, so Chipper will stop casting sending on him.
And then he goes back home and accidentally opens the wrong door and hears Chipper's voice talking to him.
You return to Bjergton and it looks like The Shining happened.
It's not every day. It's just every week.
Yeah.
Jalazar would get like a sending that says, "Hi, any news about my inquisitorial position?"
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
It'd be really good.
But is there anything else you guys would like to do before heading out for some noodles?
Well, were we gonna go there or were we gonna look more? I don't think we decided.
We could go to the
Just
noodle
talk.
shop if you want, but do we want to go, like, check around and see if we can find any clues?
I mean, it's
In
been
the
like
next day?
I wouldn't mind, but also we like left for an entire day. I don't know what else we could turn up.
I mean,
Yeah,
for whatever it's worth, the extent of the investigation was basically just looking in caves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I promise we don't really have much in terms of any kind of lead, you know? All that we know is that she owed a lot of money and she went into one cave with some dude and we found the body. Did we find like the body of the some dude that she went in with or something?
You have a good idea that you found the body of some dude.
Did we look into that dude at all?
Well, no, I don't think we have to, because
Well, I
he got
think
zooped into the slime and then
yeah,
died.
but like seeing who he is could lead, like, give us a clue to what she was doing with, or like maybe the nature of their relationship. I mean, I know they're going into like,
she led him into the fuck cave to like
yeah,
prostitute and steal his money and kill him and whatever. But like maybe there are more clues related to that guy, is what you're saying.
yeah.
Hey, so
Wait,
the guy.
I just remembered something. Didn't the noodle house guy tell
Okay.
us that she was like
That's fine.
taking care of her mom or something, and then she died, and so this is why she was trying to go to magic school? I don't remember that.
No.
Am I remembering that right?
You should take notes. I don't know.
I figured it would have been in the notes already. that we did take.
I am the only one that takes fucking notes in this class. You should also all take notes if you think there's stuff you should know. I don't know. I don't remember.
I
I
take notes
didn't write it
sometimes.
down.
I have literally taken like 2 notes in this entire campaign. 2.
You guys are breaking my heart.
Breaking
Look,
my
like, we
fucking
can't all
finger.
be-
everything that happened,
all be
anything.
Marisha, okay?
I
We can't
get
note
it. Then
like
Julie,
Marisha.
a smart Leon girl who disappeared, dark hair, green eyes, tool moles under her eyes, vanished, last
Where?
seen in Low An district.
Where?
I have it in my own personal notes.
You keep your own notes?
Yes, I do.
Not sharing with the rest of the class?
They're not for you.
I thought everybody
No.
was taking their own notes.
Oh my
No.
God,
No,
yeah.
no, I've taken 2 notes this entire campaign. 2.
I typed
only-
moon bad in the notes channel once.
The only
That counts as
notes-
note taking.
The only fucking notes are the ones I take in the note vault channel, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay. I thought everyone was taking their own notes. Okay.
No, ma'am. Not all of us
Alright.
can be fucking Marisha, you know? Her and her fucking note taking prowess.
I take notes too.
Yeah, you're supposed to take notes.
I take notes in every game I play, and they're detailed.
I take notes. Okay, I usually take notes of stuff that I feel my character would like to remember. So sometimes
Yeah, that's the same for me, but for some reason it's just not in this campaign.
Cool,
Listen,
thanks.
I spent
Thanks.
No,
I
because
see
I'm not
how it
gonna lie.
is.
Like, I feel like I take notes when I feel like note taking is not being covered, and then I take notes.
and then for some reason
All
I'll
of you should take notes.
no. I'm never taking notes. I'm gonna have to get a fucking doctorate at some point. That's another 4 years of college. Let me have this.
Your excuse. Sloth.
Sloth is gonna start headbutting things in his home until he remembers even less about the campaign.
Yeah.
He's gonna actively try and purge it from his memory. He's just going to like drink bleach and purge.
Either way,
I mean,
getting back
fuck,
on
so
track.
that's what I did after university.
Getting
I
back
fucking
on
purged all my
track.
Getting
notes.
us back
I
on
don't-
track.
I don't remember a goddamn thing about her having a mom. But hey, so fucking the thing I was saying before D started talking for some reason. They said magic items are highly regulated. Could we talk to our new fucking mage pals, ally pals, and get Chipper some spell scrolls to copy?
Oh,
Would that be?
That is very possible. You could head down to the libraries and see what they've got.
Yeah, no. Not head down to the libraries. I mean, like, the fucking guys that we just made deals with. Could we get some of their fucking spell scrolls?
Well, we haven't really been given a way to talk to them at our leisure.
That's
Yeah. I
true.
mean, you know where approximately 2 of them are.
But Chipper just met them all and has the sending spell.
I do.
So you
Oh, that's
try to fucking send them.
Oh, you're gonna blow up this treaty! Oh no!
No, she's fucking not.
Chipper is annoying to the people who she can be annoying to. She's not annoying to everyone around her.
You're gonna
Listen.
cold call the president of a foreign nation for like.
Not cold calling, and it wouldn't just be fucking asking, because we could also give them onomancy spells
for
to copy
printer
down.
paper?
Yeah,
What?
I mean, the whole point is
Not.
sharing knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that would make sense to do. And also we could get, maybe among those spells, we could get some scrying shit specifically. But
Yeah.
if we can get Chipper some cool new spells before we go, we should. I think that's worth looking into.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
And like now would be the time to ask, right after the fucking thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is
I mean,
the guy asking about onomancy, Matt?
That would have been the seat of the Dusk Tide.
Yeah, could Chipper send a sending to the seat of the Dusk Tide and ask to exchange spells from their fucking tomes? Give him some onomancy to get us some
Yeah.
of his spells?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Do
Would
I know
Chipper
him
do
well
that?
enough to be able to have his sending number?
Yeah.
Creature with which you are familiar.
We've technically seen him a few times.
A few times. And, like, we
You-
had a conversation. I mean, yeah, like, he's in a mask, but we still, like, met him.
Be a
And we
creature
know
you-
he's...
a creature you were familiar with is the hinge here.
Yeah, that's really vague.
a hint? I mean, the hint, like, what?
I'll allow it. You were technically not familiar with him because you have not actually, like, seen this person. They have been completely occluded in every meeting, but I will say that is relatively familiar enough.
There's something very weird happening that it says that I have the sending spell in my thing, but I can't find it on my spell list.
You probably don't have it prepared.
No, I checked it. It's not in my prepared list, but when I check sending, it says that I have it.
Yeah, you probably don't have it prepared. It's probably in your spell book, but isn't prepared for the day.
Is it a ritual?
No.
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, it's a mark of scribing.
Oh,
it's a fucking
it's
tome
my
gnome.
mark of the scribe. Yep, it's my
Yeah.
tome gnome thing. That's why it's not. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, so can I use my tome gnometude to do that?
The spellcasting or the pack magic class feat, the spells on the mark of scribing spell tables are added to the spell list of your spellcasting class.
Yeah, you have sending in your spell list. It is not prepared today.
You didn't prepare it yet.
So you would have to prepare it tomorrow.
That means you haven't been harassing Trell then?
I can prepare it for one day and harass him with it.
Yeah. And
Well,
then
yeah,
just
but you would have had to
unprepare
do
the
that
next.
retroactively.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I don't have it prepared, but I can
Yeah.
do it tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay, well,
Can I actually? Do I have the feat that lets me re-prepare during short rest? No, it's only gaining spell slots during short rests.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I don't think that exists.
Yeah.
No, preparing
Yeah,
spells
I can-
is a daily prep thing.
It's a long rest thing. So that could be tomorrow.
I mean, we can go see them again. We can go to.
Can't.
What? They put a portal in the room, and
They
it's closed
contacted
now.
us. We don't have a means of going to them.
Oh,
we
that's.
have to. We have to send to them to even like get into
Like,
that.
like I said, you ostensibly know where 2 of them are out of the 5.
I mean, can we
well,
go
we
to-
know. We know the one in the mountains.
Yes.
Who's the other one?
The other one you would have reason to believe would be in the Miyukal Seminary, where they said the seat of Twilight is.
Oh. Let's see the Twilight.
The leader.
Well-
The lady with the Karakuri hand.
Ah, right. The one. Well, we just. Okay, yeah. But so, hey, fucking. There's 4 cities here. Could we ask someone where the seat of the Dusk Tide is? Like a guy, like the librarian or some shit?
Sure, you can zip down there, you ask, and he says, the seats don't refer to physical places. They are members of the Miyukal Seminary. The seats themselves tend to travel as needed.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. That's that. So it's sending or nothing.
All right.
Or
Can we wait
go
until
to-
tomorrow to send
For
the
the
sending?
Dusk Tide one.
We could wait a day and I can re-prepare it for
Hey,
tomorrow.
you can wait a day.
Yeah, we
You
can
do
wait a
tomorrow.
day. Yeah.
Get some scrying spells. That like changes the game here for Murder Mystery.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, you guys still have an evening to decide with what you would like to do.
Who wants to do more noodle murder mystery tomorrow?
Yeah, it would be good.
Yeah,
to
Now, I do want to say that I do already have scrying as a spell.
Oh, don't start scrying the incredibly secretive wizard council
No.
we just made a
No.
deal
No,
with.
that's
We
not
were
what
gonna-
she's saying.
Oh.
Crying
Oh, you
out
mean
loud.
scrying the dead lady?
No, I'm just
Something,
saying
yeah.
that if we're looking for we're just saying we're looking for scrying spells. I do already have scrying.
Did we ever say we were looking for scrying spells?
I just did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Now, I
divination
think
spells that would help
yeah.
us find the murder mystery.
The only reason
fucking
that I have
people.
I haven't been able to cast it at all though, simply because I do not have
The material
a
component.
focus worth at least 1,000 GP for it. So
Jesus, yeah. Oof,
yeah.
that's sure. Yeah.
But the thing with the scrying one is that it's a one-time cost. It's not consumed after
Oh, yeah,
casting.
yeah.
So it's a
Yeah.
one-time purchase forever kind
Right.
of thing.
Oh, we'll
yeah.
get that next time. I asked if you needed spell components. God damn it.
I did
I
write a
asked
list
for
of all the I did ask I did give you a list of all the spell components that I needed.
I told you the ones I could get from the fucking gem store. You could buy
Yeah.
stuff. Anyway. That could be
Either way.
tomorrow. We could ask who wants to do more murder mystery tomorrow. Say I or whatever.
Hi.
I want to put
1,
some
2,
kind of
3.
bow on that. So
3.5.
yeah.
Christina.
Quaz kind of convinced this is mostly a dead end, but if everybody else wants to go, he'll come.
It is like 4 against 6. 4 against 2 at that point. So okay. We'll do that more tomorrow. We can go to Noodle Man and tell him what we found so far and tell him we're gonna work on the case some more tomorrow, but
Okay.
at
And-
least tomorrow we can sort of split between murder mystery and maybe getting Chipper some more spells.
Quite possible.
We'll see how that pans out.
With all that in consideration, that is where we're going to go ahead and end off for tonight.
Hey.
Some diplomacy achieved. Now just wrapping up a loose end, maybe getting some more spells, and then on to the next leg. But we
Oh
will
boy.
see you all next week. And until then, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Oh, I gotta say something inflammatory.
Kanye West did nothing wrong.
Oh, you did
That's
something
horrible.
super wrong.
Jesus.
Trans rights are human rights, but cop lives
Oh,
don't
that's-
matter.
What? That's not inflammatory at all.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
common
yeah, that's
sense.
right. Kill the Supreme Court justices.